Hello again. So this week our movie was 2001: A Space Odyssey, and the basic gist of the plot was, of course, these alien beings leaving a monolith on Earth, and then later on the Moon, and then later sending a signal to Jupiter. Humans go on a journey in order to find us where the signal went in the monolith, and a lot of things go down, and there's a big old baby in the sky at the end. So it's, this movie took a very interesting approach to how I decided to show us all these things. Is first 10, 20 minutes of it, we're on Earth with a bunch of apes just throwing rocks, smashing things. And then we're following it with a very slow docking of the station. It's just throughout the movie, everything's it takes its time. It's very meticulous with its science. It shows us little by little the steps that things need to do, the space station, the docking, the gravity, and whatnot. Uh, and there's very little dialogue with the movie, so not the most action packed, not the most interesting, I guess, movie, especially at the very end with those seizure inducing lights. But there we go. So a very weird type of filmmaking, as was warned. But getting into the actual myth and ritual and the analysis of the movie itself, we have during the movie we have the hierophany, the sudden appearance of something in the mundane world with the monolith that occurred in Earth. The pack of I want to say apes. Let's use the term apes or prehistoric humans. The pack of apes have been kicked out, and then suddenly when they wake up, there's a monolith there. And as we can see, the monolith starts transmitting, and it starts the evolutionary process. It starts giving intelligence. It starts, in a sense, yeah, it starts progressing the evolution of humankind, with the monkey realizing that a bone can be a weapon and moving on. And later they find the same type of monolith in the moon, and later on we find that same monolith. So it's the appearance of monolith is astounding. It breaks the mundane world. It's something incredible. Aliens, oh my god! And with the appearance of this monolith, we sort of get a condensed version of a hero's journey. The call to adventure, the monolith in the moon was hit by was activated. It sent its signal out to Jupiter. We go out and we want to see what's going on by Jupiter. So that's a little call to action, and the crew has their own little mentor of sorts in HAL 9000. It's been guiding them for months. It's been helping them with navigation and whatnot throughout the mission. Of course, he's also the source of the ordeal when Hal goes crazy, and it turns out that he went crazy because he's supposed to be honest and open, and he's supposed to be this computer helping the crew. Yet he was also instructed to keep information hidden from the crew and secretive. Sort of a paradoxical order, a sense, sort of drove HAL 9000 mad, and caused him to try and kill everyone because uh, it was just deemed by him that they were going against the mission. They were not going to make the mission a success. And in the end, we have the return of the elixir by Dr. David Bowman, and he returns to Earth in his new form. He has his resurrection, and he goes into this other dimension of space and time, and he's resurrected as a flying space baby, which in actuality is a being of energy. He's transformed into a being of energy, and he's residing over Earth. So he does get to return home. With the elixir being, he's transcended into another plane of existence. He's evolved even further into a being of energy. Not the return he was probably hoping for, but that's the return he got. And it goes with Otto's saying of the holy other and the numinous experience, because David did become something higher. He became a being of energy, and it makes you start questioning what is God, because we see these energy beings as helping evolve the human race. So in a sense, you could say these beings of energy are really what God is. Otherwise, we would have just stayed as a pack of apes, beating each other to death, and that would have been it. But we see that these aliens process our evolution. We actually become intelligent beings, and we see that that's the next step. So this, at least in this movie's world, is what is God? It's a being of energy. Well, that's what evolutionary they became. David Bauman became, and that's what helped us in our process to become intelligent beings. So it's really, I guess, a little perhaps intentional, perhaps unintentional dig at religion there.